Berenstein. I'm here like you asked. I came right over to the table like you asked. I can't get my mask to stay on it because I'm all sweaty from that great class that you just gave.
Thanks for coming and meet me over here and coming to our mindfulness class that we had today.
You're welcome. I wanted to raise my hand during the mindfulness class, but I knew it was kind of like not the right minute because I wanted to share a song with you. Can I sing you a song?
Yes.
Okay. It goes like this. Wiener dog, how did you get so long? Wiener dog, come listen to my song. Wiener dog, it's you that I adore. Wiener dog, riding on your skateboard.
I love that song.
Thank you.
Did you know I would love it because of my mask?
Yeah, and noticed that, and last time I saw you, you had the wiener dogs on your mask, and so I thought that I would share that with you.
Thank you so much. That was really fun.
You're welcome.
Aw.
You're welcome. It's my gift to you.
I love it. I
Okay.
can't wait to go home and sing it to my wiener dog.
Oh, yeah. What's his name again?
Hot dog.
Oh, hot dog.
So, Lukka, I brought you over to this table after class today because I just wanted to share some news with you.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble at
Okay,
all. I wanted to share this with you because you're my friend, and I wanted you to know that, Lukka, I'm going to be moving soon.
Moving
Yes.
to a new house? That's nice because we moved down the street. We lived in an apartment, but then we moved down to the street. We don't live on the second floor anymore. My bedroom's on the second floor, but we moved to a new house. So,
Wow.
so is that what you mean? You moved down the street or something?
Sort of, but I'm moving a lot farther than down the street. I'm going to be moving to another state.
Oh my goodness, you're going to have to drive really far to get here to see me.
So, unfortunately, it means I'm not going to be able to work at the Charleston County Library anymore.
Aww.
I know.
That means I'll never get to see you again.
Well-
Ever.
Lukka, I was hoping, since we're friends, that we could keep our friendship going. Just because I moved doesn't mean that we can't be friends anymore.
Okay.
So,
Can you help me with my mask
I
first?
can, yes.
It won't stay on my ears. Probably because I'm sad.
It might be. I know that
Okay.
you're feeling a little sad right now, and it's great that you identified that feeling. I'm wondering if you need to do anything to help us relax some of the stuff we've learned about being mindful.
It might help because I don't want to be sad for the rest of the day. I think I need my grandma Vivi.
That's a great idea. Finding somebody that you love and that takes care of you is a great thing to do when you're feeling sad. They can help you relax.
Okay.
So that's a great strategy.
So when are you leaving?
I'm going to be leaving very soon. This was my last mindfulness class.
Oh, who's going to do it now?
I don't know, maybe Miss Jillian or Miss Marilyn. Or
I
Miss
just met Miss
Jennifer.
Marilyn the other day. I think she needs to do it.
Do you think Miss Marilyn
Yeah.
should do it? We can ask her.
Okay.
And you can help be her assistant, huh?
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah. But I thought so that we can keep our friendship, we can learn some ways that we can keep ourselves relaxed and keep a friendship going. What do you think? Can we learn some
Yeah, I
tools for
guess
that?
so, but you're going to be so far away.
So I was thinking one thing we can do if somebody moves far away is write each other letters.
Like what? Like A, B, C? No, you mean like, Dear Miss Christine.
Yes.
Today I woke up, I brushed my teeth.
Yes, and we
Okay.
can share important things like our
Okay.
feelings and what
Okay.
we've been doing.
And I could tell you about my new baby's brother or sister, which is coming in 1 week.
Yes, that would
1
be
week.
wonderful. You could share.
Okay.
And something that you can put with your letters is drawings or photographs. That way you can show with
Oh,
images
yeah.
what's going on. So maybe you could draw a picture of your new baby. Is it a brother or sister?
They don't tell me.
Oh.
But I thought it was gonna come right at Christmas, but it hasn't come yet. But I will send you a picture as soon as it comes. Okay.
I would love that, and that would make me feel very relaxed and happy that I know my friend is doing well.
Well, I just don't know what you're gonna do without me.
That's why we're going to keep in contact. Just because we're not
Okay.
together close does not mean that we can't keep our friendship.
Okay.
I actually brought this book. It's called The Friendship Book, and I thought maybe we could read it and learn all about different ways to keep a
Holy
friendship.
moly, that's a beautiful book. It's got flowers.
Isn't it so pretty? It's by Mary Lynn Ray. And we want to thank Houghton Mifflin Harcourt for letting us read this book, the friendship book.
It looks so good.
Sometimes being friends begins all at once.
Yeah, they're sitting at tables like you and I are sitting at a table.
You're right. And that's kind of like our friendship began all at once. The first time we met, we immediately became friends.
Yes, because you helped me stop crying.
Yeah. And sometimes it takes a while to get acquainted. But then, as some small knowing grows, you start feeling that comes with having a friend.
Wow. Oh my goodness, a skunk.
As if there's sunshine in your pocket or inside you. So when you have a friend, it can feel like there's sunshine inside of you.
Wow. Wow. And you can imagine the sunshine.
Yeah.
When you're thinking about your friend, too.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right. It makes you feel all warm when you think about your friends. A friend is someone you like to be with, and they like being with you. A friend is to sit with, do things with, make wishes with, and just be quiet with.
Let's be quiet. Okay, go.
Good job. Friends share their secret wanderings and their secret places.
Oh.
They share lunches and stories and can't hold them in laughs.
Oh, like we was laughing at my song when I was singing it.
Yeah. A friend can seem exactly like you. Then you don't really have to ask, do you? Or say, me too. Because from the start, you almost knew something made you the same. Or a friend may seem very different at first. But once you're friends, what matters is just being friends.
Wow. I like this book.
Me too.
What's that word?
Cinema. Do you know what a cinema is?
Like a cinema bun?
No, that's a cinnamon bun. This
Oh,
is a
okay.
cinema, like a movie theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Friends don't have to be alike in every way or have to always agree. And sometimes they get mad, but it doesn't last because they're friends.
Yeah, that girl with the curly hair at school that I got in trouble with that time. Yeah, so now she's my friend sometimes.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
she gave me a pencil the other day.
That was nice if her friends do share with each other.
Yeah.
When you get to know a friend, you can tell how they are feeling. So if you see that they need some extra sunshine, reach in your pocket and say, here. Remember that sunshine we talked about that you can have in you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can give that to your friend. That just means that you're giving them good feelings and that you're cheering them up. It's not real sunshine inside of you.
Oh,
just
it's like
feeling.
pretend.
Yeah.
It's pretend, like we were pretending to be things, and then we pretend that the sunshine's there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or maybe you say nothing. You're just there. That can be enough when you're friends. A best thing about a friend is being together. But if friends must be far apart, they don't forget each other. And that makes far away feel smaller.
Oh, like when you go away?
Yeah. If we don't forget each other, look at what is she doing? You know?
Oh, she's writing a letter. She's
Yes.
mailing a letter.
And it makes her friend over here feel like they're still close.
Oh, I'm going to write you a letter tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to write you back. There are old friends and new friends, and always room for more friends.
You'll never find a friend as good as me, I don't think. But maybe you will when you move. Are you going to do the same thing you do now?
I am.
Okay.
When you don't have a friend you wish you did, then it can help to remember that a tree can be a friend. So can a rock you like to sit on, or a lake or pond or grassy hill, or some green mossy place. A dog or cat, or nuzzly horse can too.
A horse? Yeah, that'll be a good friend.
Yeah, it would. And somewhere there's someone who's always waiting to be your friend, the way you're waiting to be theirs.
Okay.
Anyone might be a friend, you just don't know yet. And even though you can never tell when a friend will happen, being friends could begin when you say hello.
Oh, that's a nice book.
I love this book.
That's a very nice book.
I
Who
think
wrote it?
It was Mary Lynn Ray.
Okay.
And so I think this book showed a lot of examples of how we could still be friends.
Okay.
And how you can make new friends, and that's okay.
Oh, I'll be scared to make new friends sometimes.
Yeah, it can be kind of scary to make new friends.
But I have to think about sunshine.
That's what I was going to say too.
Okay.
And something else I thought of that this book reminded me of is in the end when they talked about you can be friends with like animals or things in nature around you. I thought we can have some little buddies that could be our friends.
Oh.
And if you're feeling a little bit sad or nervous or shy, you can get your buddy and he can help remind you to find that sunshine in you and feel a little better.
Can we get a buddy now?
We can. So I brought out a couple buddies.
I like squirrels.
I know.
I checked out a book one time. Yeah, you helped me find it, The Squirrel Bride. That's right.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool.
So I'll take this little dog then.
Squirrel, don't get me down. I like this
Does
squirrel.
singing to your squirrel make you feel
Yes,
good?
I like to sing.
Yes. I was thinking hugging them, singing them too, taking some breaths with them, passing your sunshine on to your
He's
squirrel.
got a big nut
He
right
does.
there. Look at that. A big acorn.
Just-
I pity the fool to take my acorn.
Does he make you feel better?
Yes.
He made me feel
Yes.
better too when he just told a joke. In the book, we learned that the friends like to laugh together.
Yes, I know.
It makes your sunshine grow inside of you, huh?
Uh-huh.
So, if you're sad, missing me or any other friend or family member that's far away, you can get a little buddy,
Mm-hmm.
and he can help make you feel better.
Okay. So he lives here.
Yes.
So when I come here and I miss you because you're not here, and I could just get him off the shelf and I could tell him the secrets about how I'm missing you.
Yes, definitely.
That's a really, really, really nice thing.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Excellent. So we have some little buddies for us. Do you have any other ideas of how we could keep in touch while we're apart?
I could send you an email.
That's a great idea. In emails, you can always add photos and funny jokes and things too.
Yeah.
That's a great
I'm
idea.
not old enough to be on Facebook and stuff, but my brothers and sisters, my brothers especially, they have Facebook friends.
Yeah.
And Reddit friends and all other different kinds of whatever those things are. But I don't have a phone because I'm
Yeah.
only 6 years old.
But so big kids could use that if they're away from
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
Yeah, if their parent lets them. I was also thinking we need to think of some ways when we're apart that we can relax ourselves. Like we have our buddies, some more ways that we can relax ourselves when we can't get in touch for a little bit.
Sing?
Like, yes, that's a
Sing?
great one.
Yeah, like
Yes.
wiener dog, wiener dog. Yeah, I'm gonna sing that one a lot
Because that
it makes
one
me think of you.
Yes, we can think of each other
Yeah.
then. That's a great idea. I also think of you when I do my yoga now because we've done so many yoga poses together.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
I use this for my dance outfit,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I could still use it for yoga at home, even though I'm not coming to the mindfulness class that you give. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something different here.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be great. You can
okay.
still practice it at home. And I had another strategy. We've learned some strategies like breathe like a bear, and we've learned some strategies like the rainstorm.
Oh, that was when we did this.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I like that.
This is one that you can do anywhere, and it doesn't. Nobody would even know you're doing it. So if you were in a store or if you were at school and you were feeling a little nervous, this
Yeah.
would work, and you can still be quiet and mindful and do what you're supposed to do.
Okay, so what is it? Show me.
It's called mindfulness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
perfect.
Blast off!
Well, remember we're being mindful,
Oh.
and we're going to keep it a little bit
5,
quieter.
4, 3, 2, 1. Don't blast off.
Yes, good
Okay.
one. So the first one, it's all about your senses. So
Okay.
the first one is 5 things that you can see. And you would just think about them in your brain, but since we're together, we're going to talk about them. So let's do 5 things we can see.
I see Clifford the big red dog over there.
I see Clifford.
Oh, we're doing it in our minds. You said
Well, no, but
oh.
we can tell
okay.
each other since we're together. Normally
okay.
you would do it in your brain. I see your big bow on your head.
Oh, so we're sharing our list. I get it now.
we can
Okay.
share our list.
I really wasn't listening there for a minute. Okay. Oh, I see that book about basketball.
Yes, there's a book about basketball. Ooh, I see Miss Jennifer over there.
Oh yeah. Hey. Oh, I can't shout at her. I just have to wave.
Hey, good job.
There you go.
Can you tell me one more thing you see?
I see you.
Yes. So that's 5 things we see. Now we got to do the 4. For the
Okay.
4, it's 4 things that we can touch. And you can talk about the feeling or just what it is you're touching. So I see you're touching something.
This is a table.
Yes. And the table kind of feels smooth. So we can talk about, we touch something
Yeah.
that's smooth. What about our bodies?
Oh yeah, because they're soft.
Yes.
This
they're
one's a
soft.
puppet. I didn't know that a minute ago.
So you can feel that soft inside of your
Yeah.
puppet.
You're gonna eat the acorn.
I've been feeling my pants. They kind of feel smooth and
Oh, that's why I
slick.
like these pants. And even though they're on my fingers, you don't have to do that at dance. The dance teacher said I could wear them anyway. And I like to feel because it's silky feeling.
Ooh, and it feels good. Sometimes it
Yeah.
feels good to feel that material.
Yeah.
Yeah, and can we think of one more thing we can touch? Doesn't have to be right here, but
My nose.
oh, I love it. And you can touch your nose. Good
Hello,
one.
everybody. Can you touch your nose? We used to do that at the story time.
You're right.
When I came to story time when I was little. Yeah.
So we did 5 things that we can see, 4 things that we can touch. We're going to do 3 things that you can hear. 3 things you can hear. So we have to be quiet. Okay, so we can hear something. I hear Miss Esther talking. That she's a librarian here at Mount Pleasant.
Oh, you do is that, Miss Esther?
It is. Let's see. What else can we hear?
I hear my nose whistling.
That's a good one. Can we hear anything else? Ooh, I hear the vents going. The air conditioning blowing
The
through the
vents?
vents. The vent.
Oh,
Do
the
you know?
vent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, like that thing up there on the ceiling.
Yes, you're right. If you listen, can you hear it?
Yeah. It's hard because I can hear Miss Esther talking in the background.
Yeah, but you have to focus on the
Yeah.
noise. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did 5 things you see, hear,
Uh-huh.
or touch, hear. 2 things that we can smell. And can you smell anything right now?
Well, this smells like the detergent that my mama washes with.
So does that
'Cause
smell
she
kind of
washed
good?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to wash it every day because I do this all the time. But it smells like on the bottle. I don't know. My mama said it said Mountain Breeze, but I didn't know if that's what it was or not. It just smells good. It makes me think of my mama.
Ooh, so I kind of like
Yeah.
this one. This one makes you probably feel kind of calm because that scent brings you back to
Yeah,
something
yeah.
happy. I earlier could smell everybody eating lunch here, so I could smell lots of food back there. It made me hungry.
But there's some smells that are gross.
You're
you don't want to
right.
smell those to feel good, do you?
You're right. Yeah, it probably
Okay.
won't help us relax.
I know what I smell. I remember, and it's sad because my grandpa he died, and it's really sad. But it was a long time ago. But I can remember smelling the stuff that his perfumey stuff. What's that
like
word you call
cologne?
it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And he would hug you and carry you, and then you'd get down and you still smell like that.
So that kind of
Yeah.
brings you back to a happy memory too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that. All right, our last one, we're on 1 is taste. And we just need to think of one thing you could taste. I ate some chocolate earlier, so I can taste chocolate.
Ooh,
It's a good
It's
taste.
okay if I say 1 too, because you
Of
said
course,
1 and that
yeah,
makes
we'll
1,
each
and then
do 1.
okay. Oh, salt.
Ooh,
Salt.
yeah.
I like to sprinkle salt on my tongue. My mom tells me not to do it, but I've done it before.
Oh, wow.
My brother taught me how to do it. He actually tried to get me to put hot peppers on my tongue, but I didn't fall for that because I saw that in a movie once.
I'm glad you didn't fall for that.
No.
He sounds like he's trying to trick you.
No. Yeah, that was Greg. I don't think you met Greg. But
I don't think I've met Greg either.
No,
but
yeah,
he sounds like he's
I don't
trying
know.
to
It wasn't
trick
Paul
you.
or David because they don't do tricks like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we used our mindful 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to use all of our senses, and that's one. If you did it quiet in your brain somewhere, you could calm down and relax your body, and no one would even know you're doing it. So,
okay. Can I hold this one a little
of
bit?
course you can. That's a great idea. The last one that little activity that I had that might be good if you're out somewhere and you're feeling a little sad is one, they kind of talked about it in the book, where if you have something that makes you feel good, we did stuffed animals, but you could even have something like a necklace you wear that you like to hold, or a rock in your pocket.
Yeah. My grandma, Baba, she wears my grandpa's ring.
That's a great example. And anytime she thinks of it, it might give her a little bit of sunshine inside of her, make her feel good.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have to remember that. So maybe sometime you can send me a picture of yourself, and then I could put it on a necklace and wear it.
Like in a locket, right?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
What's a locket?
A locket is a little necklace, and on the outside, it just looks like a little necklace, and you open it up, and there's a photo inside.
Okay. So that's a good idea.
So that was just some of the ideas that I had. So we have some ways that we can keep in touch that will make us feel good, and we have some ways that when we're apart that we can feel good too. So I feel a little bit better knowing that we're still going to have our friendship, and that we have some ways to relax and feel good.
I got another one.
Oh, great!
We can read books.
Yes, like we did last week.
Yeah, you can read books and it calms you down, or you could read books like if you write me a letter and you tell me about where you live, I could go get to the library and I could get a book about that place.
That's a great idea. I had another idea too with books.
That?
We could write each other and both read the same book and talk about it, kind of like a book club.
Let's do that first.
That would be fun.
Let's do that first. That'd be a lot of fun. Because then it'd be sort of like, that mouse in that movie that says out there somewhere beneath the clear blue sky, someone's thinking of you. Because wherever you go, you have the same sky.
That's such a good thought.
Book, if we read the same book, so wherever we go, we have the same book in our heads.
That's a great idea. That kind of made me think of this book. Were you looking at this book, Meditation is an Open Sky?
That looks like Curious George's older brother or something.
And then like Elephant from Elephant and Piggy, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this kind of made me, I was thinking that this is a great book because it talks about meditation, which is a way to be mindful. But when you were singing that song about how everybody has the same sky, this image made me think of that. So every time I see this book, I might think about that and feel good.
And you can look at the clouds and find the pictures in the clouds. That's good.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Well, Lukka, can I show you some other books I found? Some of them are about moving to new houses and being friends still and things. We're not going to read them, but just in case you want to take some home.
Okay.
This one is called A Kiss Goodbye. It's by Audrey Penn.
Okay.
So you could get this one from the library if you wanted. It's by the same author from The Kissing Hand, which is a very popular
we read
book.
that in kindergarten.
Did
so
you?
It's not a baby book, is it?
It's not a baby book.
Because I'm not in kindergarten anymore.
It's the sequel to that book, though. Do you know what a sequel is?
Yeah, it's like when you have 3 movies with the same
Yes, it doesn't always have to be 3, but it's the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is after The Kissing Hand.
Oh, I know that book. My
me.
teacher, that's my teacher's favorite artist, Miss Susan's favorite artist, and Alexander. I don't remember the rest of it.
And no good, very
horrible, bad day. Yeah, that one. She read that one to us, and then she read this one too, but I can't remember the name of it. I think I see the word who and me.
Yes, good job.
And move.
Yes, move, because that's what we're kind of talking about right now. So this is Alexander, who's not, do you hear me? I mean it, going to move.
Oh,
so in this book, he's going to have to move, but he is saying, I am not moving.
You don't get a choice if you're a kid.
Yeah, well, you can read this book and find out what Alexander thinks about it.
Okay.
So this is the Berenstein Bears book about moving, and we all love the Berenstein Bears. They're great. So
that's Papa and Mama and the brother, but I don't see the sister.
Yeah, I don't see her either.
Maybe she's...
go ahead. You tell me your prediction.
Staying there.
Oh, I wonder.
And they all had to move out.
I hope that they didn't leave Sister Bear.
I hope not either, because she would not have anybody to feed her.
So you could get this book from the library.
Okay.
And I'm just going to show you a couple more that are some nonfiction books. The nonfiction books are books that are real. So these have some information. This one's some information about moving to a new house. This one might have been good when you moved last week.
Yeah, I could have, but I'm not moving. You are, so you need to take that one and read
I do.
it.
I pulled this one. I thought it would be good
Unless
for
you're
me.
taking your house with you.
I'm not. I can't. And then these ones I thought would be good. Maybe we could use them in our book club. They are both about being mindful and how you can stop and be mindful, but it's written in a fun story way where it's kind of entertaining, and it's not just saying do this. It's fun, and it shows us ways to be mindful. So I thought it would be fun. We could read them together one day, virtually maybe over the FaceTime or something.
Okay.
So those are some of the books that I brought that maybe we can read together one day.
You have to send the titles in a letter or something.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Are they gonna have a library where you go?
They do. They do have a library.
Okay. Oh, here's your stuffed animals.
Thank you. So, are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I am. I think I feel better. I'm gonna miss you a lot, but can I sing you a song before?
I would love that.
Okay,
yes.
great.
Yes.
My grandma Viva sings to me this song, so I thought you would like it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're my honey bun, sugar plum, pumpy umpy umpkin. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake, gumdrop, snookums, bookums. You're the apple of my eye. And I love you so, and I want you to know that you'll always be right here. I'll always sing sweet songs to you because you are so dear.
That was beautiful.
I miss you, Miss Christine.
I miss you too. Aww.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lukka.